hitting the dock. If anybody's here, I'm just getting my bait on, so just hang out a minute. I'll get with you. As usual, got a nice live sunfish for bait. Here we go. All right. Anybody in here yet? Oh yeah, got a bunch of people. Got a bunch of people. Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. As you saw, if you were watching, I just got my 3 rods in. Live sunfish on all 3. Looking for that first post-spawn flathead still. Let's see who we got. We got Cameron, hooked real bad. Matthew, I don't know who else, but good morning to everybody. Got a lot more people than 3, but hope everybody's doing well. Cameron, I hope I catch something today. That's all I can hope for. Supposed to have some wicked storms coming in later today, this afternoon. So I thought maybe this might be a good morning. Time will tell, I guess, huh? For right now, we're gonna have a little coffee. Gotta move over here a little bit. It's kind of a, it's a warm, humid morning. Looks like we got some cloud cover. So conditions are perfect as far as I'm concerned. Conditions are perfect. I was here yesterday and trying for some carp. I stayed about, I don't know, hour and a half. Never got a bite, so I was going to do carp this morning too. But with that being said, I figured I might as well just try to stick with the flatheads. Good morning, Dams. Good to see you. Got live sunfish on all 3, so let's hope that entices one of these big old flatheads to come along. And most of you know, hey Dill, what's up, man? Most of you know if you see those rods jump a little bit, it's only the live sunfish kicking around. So. Dilly Babu, it's going well. I've only been on here for 5 minutes. But good morning to you. Hope you're doing well. I haven't seen your name before. I haven't seen you jump in. Thanks for coming into the live. We're on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Tom Savorans, good morning to you. I haven't seen your name before either. Now, if you've been in before and I say I haven't seen you before, don't take it personal. It's just one of those senior things. But anyway, what was I saying? Schuylkill River, southeast Pennsylvania, about 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. You're from India. Well, welcome in from India. Glad you could stop by there, Dilly. Diley, I guess it's Diley. I don't know. MSKP, Sasquatch from Canada. Good morning. Up in Canada. I'd rather be in Canada than here, but I'm stuck here. I love it up in Canada. Such a whole different atmosphere. A, he says A. Good morning, A. Dill is correct. MSKP, I may have asked you before. I think I've seen your name. Where are you from up in Canada? I'm familiar with southern Ontario, but other than that, I'm pretty much lost up there. Come on, flathead. Bite fishing. You're in eastern Ontario. Whereabouts are you? I'm familiar with eastern Ontario, the Rideau Canal, and many of the lakes around that area, Kingston and so forth. Oh, Belleville, okay, Belleville. Did some ice fishing up there quite a few years ago on the Bay of Quinte. I miss doing that, but I haven't done that for years, but I used to do quite a bit of it. Caught a few big muskies in Stokoe Lake. I'm sure you know where that is. And quite a few big walleyes on the bay. And many pike and bass and so forth up through the Rideau. Tweed, yes, there you go. The little town of Tweed is right on the shore of Stokoe Lake. Usually stay in that hotel that's right there on the lake. I don't know the name of it, but I know there's a hotel right there on the lake. Well, we're looking for a post-spawn flathead catfish this morning. I've caught a few this year, but nothing post-spawn yet. I've been blanked for a few weeks fishing for these things. Hopefully one will find my bait this morning. I don't think you got flatheads up in Canada, but we got them here for sure, up to 50 pounds in this river. Probably a little over that if you go down toward Philly. MSKP, thank you. I hope you do the same. Come on, fish. Don't leave me down here this morning. Muscat, not that big. You got muscat. I don't know what a muscat is. I don't know if that's same as a bullhead or not. I don't know what that is. Never heard that one before. We got pretty good flatheads in this river. We got channel cats. Channel cats up and over 20 pounds, but most of them are somewhere between 5 and 10. But a lot of big ones. We got some muskies in this river. We got plenty of carp, bass. If you go down river toward Philadelphia, you'll run into some stripers, maybe some walleyes, different fishes like that down there. This area right here is up above one of the dams, so it's fairly calm. It is fished pretty hard, but that's the way it is most places around here. Come on, flatheads, let's get going here. Oh, mudcats or channel cats? Okay, bulkhead or mudcats. Yeah, we have in the spring we have really big channel cats biting in this river. Really big ones. I'll put some chicken liver on later. Right now I'm giving the live bait a shot for an hour or so. Then we'll throw some chicken liver on and try to get us a channel cat. And bullheads, I know you got bullheads up there. I get running around up on the Rideau, up on some of those lakes like Newborough and Clear and all them lakes. Anyway, I see a lot of the guys fishing bullheads they put the poles in the lake and tie their lines to the poles, I guess. I don't know. Earthworms, shrimp is also good for a bite, right? Diley, however you say it. I've tried shrimp numerous times, never got a bite on it. I don't like it. Some people swear by it, but it doesn't work for me. I know the rods are moving. It is because of the live bait jumping around. If a flathead takes it, the rod will bend a little better and the line will start peeling off. But it's good to see the live bait jumping around. Don't worry, I'm watching. I got an eye on the rods. I'm watching them, just like you guys are. I got to get my net ready. I have a feeling we're going to get something. So hang on a minute. I'll be right back. Got to get the net. Rather be fishing. Good morning. Haven't seen your name before. Welcome, welcome aboard. Thanks for coming in. The rods are Shakespeare Ugly Stick. Two of them are 7 foot. The one on the very end is 8 foot. They're a medium heavy rod. I do like them. I use them exclusively. They handle big fish very well. The reels are all bait runner reels. The first one, the closest one to you, the red one, is a Penn Fierce 3 bait runner. The other two are Okamas or Akamas, however you say that. They're also bait runners. And to get a little deeper into that, they're spooled up with 50-pound test Power Pro braid. I'm running 8/0 circle hooks for my live bait. And got them on a 3-ounce flat sinker in the river. There's not a lot of current today in the river. And 3 ounces usually holds it pretty good. Well, there's that. That looks like a good sign there. It looks like it might have something going on in that first rod. Really pulling hard. Might have had something there, but he didn't hold on to it. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, I think that was a bite on number 1 rod. You're right. Sometimes the little flatheads will grab it and pull a little bit and then let go. We'll check it in a minute or two. Hey, fishy fingers, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now the bait's still on there. I can feel it jumping around. We'll give it a look-see in a minute. Hey farmer, I didn't see you jump in there. Good morning to you. Yeah, I'm going to check that first rod. There's something definitely pulling it down. That bait was fine. I think that was probably the sunfish. Well, let's see who we got here. Snuffles TV. Where am I fishing? Gary, where am I fishing? I'm going to answer that in a minute. This place just feels like having me. Yeah, okay, so I'm fishing. This is southeast Pennsylvania. I'm on the Schuylkill River, and I'm about 25 miles or so upstream from Philadelphia. Hope that answers your question there, Snuffles and Gary. Hey, Diley, it's one of my favorite places. It is nice here, although it's no secret. It does get fished pretty hard. There's 3 or 4 different spots you can fish from right here. How old am I? Take a guess. Somebody always asks that, and I always have a little fun letting people guess how old I am. My birthday's coming up in September, so add a year to whatever you're going to say. I think some of you guys on here, I think, know. Some of the regulars know how old I am. I have a lot of fun doing this. You might find some bodies. You mean because I mentioned Philadelphia? Nah, you're way off there. 50's way off. 60s, you're way off too, Gary. Ah, yes. Oh, you're getting closer, Gary. You picked that number out pretty good. Here's that middle rod moving a little bit. Keep an eye on that one. 49, I'll take that any day of the week. I wish I was 49. You better take another look at this old guy. I can't even remember 49. Come on, fish. There's that first rod moving. I think something's going to happen here. Something's going to happen. 83. Oh, come on, Gary, give me a break. Not quite that yet. Come on, take that bait. That's the first time somebody ever guessed over. I'll let you off the hook. In September, I'll be 78. 83. I like the 49 better. Nick Murray, good morning from Jacksonville, Florida. Hey, 2 weeks ago, I was down in Jacksonville. I spent a day down there, and on the way to Disney World, I stopped in Jacksonville for 2 nights, and I went over to see that big fountain. That was the 4th of July, and It was so jam-packed over there I couldn't find a parking spot. But I saw the fountain. That was my goal, was to go over and see the fountain. I forget what they call that. Is it Freedom Fountain or something like that? What is that? I had a hellacious, hot, noisy, crowded week down in Disney World, which is pretty typical for this time of year. But I'm back home. Come on, flatheads. Hey, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up like button thingy dingy. You know what I mean. I'm having my morning coffee, so any of you that want to have your coffee with me, go ahead and get it. Get it on. Come on, fish. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things on this earth. Seen a lot of things, did a lot of things, been a lot of places. Now I'm stuck at home. Here comes a boat down the river. There's that end rod doing a little bouncing. "4:02 p.m. Yeah, wow. Now it's 6:32 a.m. here. Here comes a boat with a skier on it. Think you can see that. I was hoping the boats wouldn't be on the river this morning, but they're going to disturb the peace. But there's a upriver, there's a ski club, and you do get them once in a while. They're practicing their twists and turns and all that crap. They usually go up and down the river 3 or 4 times and then they quit. I recently moved from Florida to Utah. Weather's definitely different from what I used to. Is that first, that second rod's got to hit. Here we go. I did my typical mistake. That was definitely a run of a flathead, and I made the mistake of picking the rod up too soon and pulling. I got to give them, you got to let them run for 10 or 15 seconds. You got to give them time to get the bait in their mouth, and I got too anxious. Phooey. That was my shot at it. Maybe he'll come back. We don't have a K hoodle. If you're talking to me, we don't have peacock bass here. I think they're down in Florida though. Oh, you moved to Florida from Utah. Okay, I thought you were saying you moved from Florida to Utah. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna find. See, if you're in Jacksonville, the what's that river there? I can't even think of it. St. James River? Yeah, you get them there. Fishy fingers, I'm kind of thinking that too. You got to get down near Lake Okeechobee and down that way. What am I doing in my adulthood? I'm retired and enjoying whatever life I got left. Put it that way. Damn, I got to make myself remember I got to wait on those runs. When they take that bait, you got to let them have it for 10 seconds. You got to let them get that bait in their mouth. I made that mistake quite a few times, and I just can't resist pulling up. But that was a good run. Kicked myself in the butt for that. I should know better. Black Jeep. If you're asking me, we're in fresh water, southeast Pennsylvania, Schuylkill River. About 20 miles or so upstream from Philadelphia. Black Jeep, thanks for coming in. I haven't seen your name before. Appreciate you popping in to check things out. I hear the ski boat coming back up. We're fishing for flathead catfish, live sunfish for bait. Oh, nice. On the east coast of Australia. I'd rather be there too. I'd rather be anywhere than here, but I'm stuck here. Here comes the ski boat. Oh, what the fuck? Hey! What the fuck? You fucking assholes. Excuse the language there, folks. The guy in the boat ran right over my lines. Excuse me, I really apologize for that. I think that's the first time I ever got pissed off and used that type of language on my live, so I do apologize. But that stunned everybody. Yeah, well, that's life. That boat come right over my lines. You're right, fishy fingers. They just, I don't know. They're not even in the channel. They should have been out toward the middle of the river. Got to get my drones out and blast them away. Yeah, the people, they think they own the river when they get a boat like that. This river's not even, they shouldn't be on this river with big boats like that. It's too shallow. Anyway, I do apologize for that outburst. It probably won't ever happen again. Sometimes you just forget you're live and you do something like that, or you fart or something. And what the heck? That's life. Skeeter, you just missed it. Oh, Skeeter, I had a run this morning and I picked up my rod too soon, and he dropped the bait. Shame on me. If you guys don't know Outdoors with Skeeter, check out his channel. He does a lot of fishing, not too far from here, a couple hours in the Susquehanna River in that area. Check out his channel. He's pretty entertaining in his own way. I think Jackson might probably know what I mean. Skeeter, I just had a ski boat come right across my lines, and I got a little little bent out of shape, let's say. On a rare occasion. Gary, how long have you been where for? Rephrase that. I'm not sure what you want to know there, Gary. Because how long have you been where for doesn't make much sense to me. Take your time, type slower, double check the automatic spelling thing. Multilingual. You actually spelled that right, Skeeter. That's pretty good. There's the end rod taking a little bump. I had a good run, Skeeter, and I picked up too early. I know better, but I just couldn't resist it. Must be from Mars. Paul Hoeman, wherever you pronounce it, good morning to you. Thanks for jumping in here and checking things out. We're on the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. And we're about 20 miles or so upstream from Philadelphia. We're fishing for flathead catfish, live sunfish on all 3 rods. There, you got the whole ball of wax, ball of yarn, ball of something. Skeeter, I know you were out yesterday. I couldn't stay on your live. I did check in with it though. You have any luck? Did you catch anything? I hear Bob is down and out with some type of problem, physical problem. Don't know what happened to him. It doesn't sound real good, but I hope he recovers. Yo, Tim, good morning. Tim likes to fish and hunt. All right. Well, Tim, I'll tell you, I had a good run about 5-10 minutes ago, and I picked the rod up too soon. I know better than that. I know I got to let these fish run a little bit, and I got too anxious, and as soon as he felt me pull a little bit, he dropped the bait. Central Minnesota. Okay, Paul. Hey, if I don't remember that you've been here before, don't take it personal. Yeah, there's so many people that come in and out. If I don't see you all the time, I can't remember everybody. But thanks for coming in. Central Minnesota. You got to be near. I can't even think this morning. What's that big lake right there? Lake. Crap. PA Sportsman. Good morning. Like I just said, PA. I had a good run and I picked up the rod too early. I got too anxious. I should have let him run. Shame on me. Hopefully he'll come back. I got 3 live baits out there. I hope he can find one of them. Then I had a ski boat run right over my lines 5 minutes ago or so. Crap Lake. No, it ain't Crap Lake. It's oh man. I'm drawing blanks this morning. What's that big lake in Minnesota, central Minnesota? Go on there, Paul, help me. That's it, Mille Lacs, that's it. Thank you. For some reason, it's just, my mind wasn't working. quite a few years ago. I was up around Brainerd, and I stopped in the in fisherman office when they had it up there, and I met Ron Linder. Al wasn't there that day, but I had a little chat with Ron. That was kind of special. That was like 1988. That was quite a while ago. Here comes that ski boat again, coming down the lake. Paul, you familiar with the In Fisherman crowd? The guys that run that show? The magazine and the show and all that stuff? I don't know if the boat really disturbed it. I think the fish are used to the boats, because it was right after that that I had to run. But yeah, they do shake things up a little bit. Yeah, Paul, I asked that because I had, like I said, I met Ron up in Brainerd that one day, and then in the early '90s, I had an ice fishing guide business, and I was able to talk Doug Stange, the editor of the magazine. I was able to talk him into coming to the Bay of Quinte with us for ice fishing. And so we took him out ice fishing, and then the next year we took out what's that other guy that writes? That's shoot, I can't think of it. Here we go, I can't think of it. So we had Doug Stange out on the ice fishing, and Matt Straw, he came out I think the following year with us. So that was kind of nice to meet those guys. Yeah, that was before the Linders sold it. That was in '88. I met Ron. In '90, I think it was '92 or '3 that I had Doug Stange out, and then the following year, the other guy. Here we go, Matt Straw. Anyway, there's my claim to fame. Yeah, we put them on the ice on the Bay of Quinte, and we got some nice big walleyes. It took some sweet talking to get those guys to come over with us. Come on, flatheads, give me another chance. Oh, yeah. Hey, Terry, how's it going this morning? Unfortunately, I had a good run, and I picked up the rod too early. I got too anxious, dropped the bait. Yes, Pop. Oh my God, who's that? Rose Han Ra. That's the best I can pronounce that one. No, I didn't caught any yet. Caught. Babe Winkleman, yeah. Babe Winkleman got rich selling lures in his TV show. He was an interesting character. Never met him. What was that lure he was selling all the time? Here we go. Name that lure. Fuzzy grub. He was selling something else. But yeah, he liked them, but there was another lure that he put out and made a fortune on. Can't remember what it was. Lindy rigs. Well, that's the Lindy guys. Foley minute. I never heard of Foley. Yeah, always they were. In fishermen was pretty much basically walleyes, but they did get into everything else eventually. Everything from catfish, muskies, and everything else. Babe was kind of walleyes. One big fish. They'll come when they come. Who knows? I am fishing for flathead catfish. I don't know where you're from, but this is southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River. Big Al from Southern California. Where am I? I just said Al. I'm southeast Pennsylvania, Schuylkill River, about 25 miles upstream from Philadelphia. And that is your geography lesson for today. Not yet. Yeah, thanks. Have a good ride.
I will. Beautiful day.
Yeah, the flathead catfish pull very hard. In this river, they're up to and over 50 pounds. Quite a few of them are in, I'll say, 10 to 30 pound range. That's okay, Al. I forget a lot of stuff too. Big Al, you got a Big Al? Do you have a YouTube channel? All you newcomers in here, if you like what you see and like what we're doing, hit that subscribe button. That'll help a little bit. You don't have a YouTube channel? Okay, that's all right. No problem. Yeah, forget. I forgot to forget. I forgot to forget. I do forget a lot. It's called senior moments. Hey, squirrel, what's going on? You're doing catch and release? Yeah, dilly, whatever, whoever. I'm sorry, but yeah, I catch and release. I release everything. I don't keep too much. Once in a while in the wintertime, I'll ice fish and I'll keep some panfish for a fry, but other than that, everything else is put back in. It's called CRS. What's that stand for, Terry? This ought to be good. Hey, Bruce, good to see you come in. Good to see you. I had a run 15, 20 minutes ago, and stupid me, I picked up the rod too early and pulled, and he dropped the bait. I subbed because of your kindness and your attentive. Thanks, Big Al. I do try to, I try to interact with everybody best I can. There's Anthony Serrano. Sometimes I can't remember if you've been here or not. You're having fresh blackfin from the Gulf tonight. That sounds good, Terry. That sounds good. Yep, try to keep everybody in the game here. Big Al, name is Len. It's LEN F Fishing. LEN. Short for Leonard, but I go by LEN. LEN F Fishing. Anthony, hope you're doing well. Big Al, thank you. I would assume that your name is Al, so we got that over with. There's that end rod bounce a little bit. Could that mean something? Darn, I wish I would have not been so anxious on that one. Sometimes you only get one shot. There's that middle rod bouncing pretty hard again. That's the one that had to run a while ago. Skeeter, okay, you guys, don't believe Skeeter on that one. He's mentally ill. He thinks I'm his dad. California Adventures, good morning. Prince Albert. Oh boy, tornadoes ripped through my state yesterday. I don't live in the area. Hit a ship. Yeah, well, there you go. We're supposed to get some nasty weather late this afternoon, so we'll see. They always say that and nothing ever happens, but Terry, the rods will bounce a little bit because of the live bait pulling on it. Come tell everyone. Just like, oh brother. Oh, Skeeter. It's 3:57 a.m., 102 degrees. Oh man, no thanks. 102 degrees. I heard it was pretty hot out that way in the last couple of days. There goes that middle rod pulling again. Oh, come on. And again, if you guys that know Skeeter, you know Skeeter, but for those of you who may not be familiar with Skeeter, check out his channel. He's very entertaining in his own way, but he does a lot of fishing. That ain't his finger. Oh man. See, this is what's fun about the chat. You get a bunch of guys in here with a good sense of humor, and here we go. I got my fly swatter out if the skeeters get too bad. I'll take care of him. Come on, fish. I'm gonna kick myself all day for missing that one run. Skeeter comes down this way once in a while to fish with us. We have a little bit of a gang here that are YouTubers that get together once in a while. We got any fin as possible. We got Skeeter, we got myself, we got Fishing with Steve, we got Scooters, we got Ed Evans. Got a bunch of people right in this area that do this YouTube thing. Any fin as possible got me started on it last year. He's responsible for anything that I do. Come on, fish, give me another chance. I promise I won't pull too early. 103 in Oklahoma. Yeah, I heard somebody talking about the weather out out west there yesterday, and it was really, really bad, up and over 100 in most places. I've been out west like 3 times, and I'm familiar with that because I usually, when I was out, I was always the summer, August, July or August, and I'd look on my car temperature gauge, and it was 102, 103, 104. You just turn the air conditioning up and keep going. Hey, Mrs. Scooter. I just mentioned to the gang here that you and Mr. Scooter are one of the local YouTubers. Hope you're doing well. Mrs. Scooter, have you and Mr. Scooter been out trying to get flatheads yet? Having any luck? 107. Guess what, we finally are monetized. Oh, good. Channel members decided we need to take them fishing. Great. Congratulations there, California. You folks check out California Adventures channel, and if you like what you see there, hit that subscribe button. Extreme heat totally demobilized you untrained. All you're gonna do, you walk outside. Yeah, I can imagine, Big Al. That's got to be tough, but sooner or later you got to get acclimated a little bit to it. Joseph, you caught 14 stripers today. Where are you fishing at? Come on, fish. I had my chance. Mr. Albigon's. Napa River. Where's the Napa River at? Educate me there, Joseph. California, okay. So does that river must empty into the ocean, I would think, if you're catching stripers, unless they're landlocked. And we got a few people from California on here today. And out in these other western states where it's only 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Farthest southeast place in California. Southeast, okay. Yeah, you are down there near Nevada, I guess. It's on the Yuma border, okay. Fireworks Friday night. You'll be live. Who's this? Scooter. Oh, where are you at, Mrs. Scooter? If you don't mind saying. Next week I'm going up to Lake Oneida in New York. I got a guide hired to get out there and do some walleye fishing and stay in that little cabin on the lake for a week. You got a bite. Nah, the poles are shaking because the live bait's pulling on it. Got live sunfish on the rod, so don't get too excited there, troller. Terry, I'm not too familiar with bows, but I guess that's one of the brand names, I would imagine. Sunnies for flats are great. You know what you're doing. Yeah, I kind of got a good idea what I'm doing. Live sunfish. By pops. Over Shanara. Okay, I don't know if you're saying goodbye or not, but okay, thanks for coming in. Sometimes this chat leaves a little bit to be desired. I can follow most of it, but once in a while, it's like, what? Nice calm morning here. Air temperature is probably 72 degrees maybe. Y'all hit that like, yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you, California Adventures. Appreciate the little push there. I've only went for flats in northern Mississippi River. Okay, Trohila, or however you pronounce it, thank you. I'd like to fish the Mississippi for flats. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks for coming in and checking things out. If you stay for 1 minute or 2 hours, that's fine. I appreciate it. Flavor Dave is good morning. Might be going to Bald Eagle Lake to camp and fish. Oh, that sounds like fun, Skeeter. First weekend in August. Well, that's next week. That's when I'm going up to Lake Oneida. Flavor Dave says hello. I had a good run this morning. I got too anxious. I picked up the darn rod and pulled. I should let him run for 5 more seconds. And as soon as he felt me, he dropped it. So shame on me, huh? Shame on me. Joseph Lynn, Jeff Arnold, good morning. Thanks for coming in. I've been drinking coffee since I got here this morning. So yeah, it's coffee time. Jeff's putting out the coffee there. Everybody grab a coffee and sit back and enjoy the chat. I might catch something yet. Who knows? I would have one if I wouldn't have been too anxious on that run. Still horizontal. It's hard to drink coffee when you're horizontal. You end up spilling it all over the place. So at least sit up, Dave, sit up. Hot August nights. Classic, I love classic car events. They have one up in Detroit that I've been to a few times, Woodward Avenue. They have that every August. That's a great show too. But I've been up to that one 2 or 3 times. My one brother-in-law's got a 67 Chevelle SS396 convertible that he uses for that. Worm gathering birds. What the heck are you? Oh man. Come on, fish. Give me one more chance. I've been here since 6 o'clock. I had that one run. I do got chicken liver, which I'm going to put on at least one of the rods here pretty soon. I'll probably put it on that end rod. As soon as I'm done my coffee, I got a little bit more left. And I'll put some chicken liver on. Maybe get us a channel cat. Who knows? California Adventures. That would be an interesting live. I always try to put out a little notice that I'm going to go live the next day. I hope you do that too. So I'd like to take a look at that if you do. You like cars and trucks. All right, Terry. That about covers it. I gotta see if I can wake up that first rod a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna throw some chicken liver on that end rod here pretty soon. Planes and boats too. All right, Terry. Flavor Dave, you ought to try it. It is fun, and the one it's a lot of fun once you get a pretty steady group like I have now. When you go live, I think the biggest thing that I can tell you about is keep in touch with the people that are in your chat. Don't just leave them sit there staring at the 3 poles like I'm doing. Small planes and big boats. Oh, Terry, for surf fishing, which rod and reel? I don't do much surf fishing there, Dilly, but I would imagine a good strong 8, 9, or 10-foot rod with a big reel and heavy line. I don't know too much about surf fishing. Somebody else could probably fill in the blank on that one. Low cost, well, you can't be afraid to spend a couple bucks to get good gear, but you don't got to get the best gear. Flavor Dave was just with us in Raccoon Land. Come on, fish. Give me one more chance. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Come on, fish. Sheriff Monkey? What kind of name is that? That's great. No, I didn't. I didn't catch anything yet. I'm fishing for flathead catfish. I had to run. I picked up the rod too early and he dropped the bait. Shame on me. We're in, I haven't seen your name before. You're outdoor buddy, yo. Sheriff Monkey, I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River, about 20 miles or so upstream from Philadelphia. You're outdoor buddy, I'm doing great, you know that. You just missed Skeeter, he was on here a few minutes ago. uh, Come on, fish. All right, I'm gonna take a minute and pull that end rod and put some chicken liver on it. Hopefully that'll change my luck. So you all just, you all talk amongst yourselves, but don't go nowhere, I'll be right back. we go. Chicken liver deluxe. All right, so we got chicken liver on that last rod. Monster carp. Good morning. I've been a little busy taking care of the rods here. You caught again. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Anyway, monster carp. Good morning. I just changed that last rod over to chicken liver. Hopefully that'll get us a fish. And monster carp, just so you know, I did have a good run, a good flathead run about a half hour ago, but I got too anxious, picked up the rod too early. He dropped the bait. So right now I'm going to bring in a middle rod. I'm going to put cut bait on that, and then I'll have live sunfish on the first rod, cut bait, and chicken liver. So let me do that.
Not your lucky day, dude. Not your lucky day.
putting a fresh bait on that one. Okay. All right, I'm back. Now we got fresh live sunfish on the first rod. We got cut bait on the middle rod and chicken liver on the end rod. How can I miss, huh? How could I possibly miss? Come on, fish. Still got a little bit of coffee to drink. Any minute now, folks, any minute. Your outdoor buddy. Sheriff Monkey, you're back. Good, thanks. Thanks for coming back. You didn't miss nothing yet. Colton Cawthron. Hey, good morning to you. Thanks for coming in. Something's got to hit one of them. Chicken liver, cut bait, and live bait. How can you miss? How can you freaking miss? Probably a turtle. A big carp just jumped out there. You got to give him the old smorgasbord. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I said I'd be right back, right? All right, come on, fish. So if and when I catch a fish today, I will have a little contest to guess the weight. Whoever guesses the correct weight without going over the weight will get one of my fantastic prizes. You'll enjoy it, don't worry. Let's see, who's this? Kim Maruto Narut. I did pronounce that the best I could. And hello to you, thanks for coming in. I don't know if you're familiar with the channel, but it's been a good chat. Haven't caught anything yet, but it's been a pretty good chat. We're in southeast Pennsylvania on the Schuylkill River, folks. We got a little maintenance crew running around there. You know, I'm sure you can hear them using the air blower and whatever else they have. So we're gonna have a little bit of noise here in a minute, for a few minutes. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Gonna be a little noisy here for a few minutes, folks. Got the park people cleaning up. Catfish season now, it's always catfish season. All right, maybe he's done. It's always catfish season. The spring and late fall is good for channel cats, and the summer is good for flatheads. So it's always good on this river, except for today. Today don't count. I must admit, I haven't had much luck the last couple times out, but I think my last live I got a small channel cat. One before that, nothing. Today I got too anxious and pulled on a good run. Pulled too early and dropped the bait. Stupid mistake. Oh well. Such is life. But I don't have to catch a fish to enjoy this. Catching a fish is just a plus. It's nice to be out on the river. think I'll take a minute and hook up my solar charger to my phone because the phone battery is getting a little bit low. Oh yeah. All right, I'm going to tilt you down for a second here before till I can get my phone plugged in. Stand by, folks. All right, that wasn't too bad. Come on, fish. I got one of these solar chargers. Great to have with you. Just hook it up. Phone don't go dead. Let me plug it in here, make sure it's working. Yep. She's charging up. Luke L Official. He says, good morning. Hello, you're back. Great. I have a small jar full of stinky, rotten fish for fishing catfish. Yep, anything stinky and rotten is going to be good for catfish. Right now I got chicken liver on the end on the rod farthest away. The middle rod has cut bait, a piece of cut sunfish, and the rod closest to us has a live sunfish on it. Ba-dum. However, the fish are not cooperating. Should get something on that chicken liver though, because that was a big wad of chicken liver I put on there. If nothing else, we should get a big snapping turtle, which wouldn't be the first time. Well, we're supposed to get some nasty weather this afternoon, and I hope we get a lot of rain. This river needs some fresh water put into it. We haven't had much rain at all this summer, and this river's getting real low, and the fish just aren't as active as they usually are. It needs a good flushing out. And that's my excuse for not catching anything. You always need a good excuse, and that's it for me. The river's low and the water's stagnant. Live sunfish, cut bait, and chicken liver. How the heck can you miss? But the smell stuck on my hands for 7 days. Yeah, that'll do it. I always try to use rubber gloves when I'm playing with stinky bait, especially chicken liver and cut bait. That helps a little bit, but then you got to watch when you put everything back in your car. You got to make sure you take it all out when you get home, because if you happen to leave something in there, you're gonna have a stinky old car. Okay, you're outdoor buddy. If you lose service, you'll all come back now. That first rod just bounced a little bit. That's the live sunfish, if you saw that. That could be a good sign. Come on, fish. I do have my favorite snack with me today. Which one of you folks can tell me what my snack is? Some of the regulars will know. Ah, yes. Come on, fish. I'm going to take a quick peek at, that's right, Calvin, you got it. Apple pie. I'm going to take a quick peek at the radar, so I'll be right back. Not in the area just yet. Calvin, what type of apple pie though? You got to name it. What brand? Hey, Sean, good morning. I missed a good run this morning, Sean. I got too anxious and picked up too early, and as soon as he felt me, he dropped the bait. I should have let him have it for 5 or 10 more seconds. Wasn't the first time I made that mistake, and probably won't be the last. Only rained about a half an hour on my side. Hey, George, good to see you. Yeah, that's what happened last week around here. All the storms went to the south of us. Today, though, they are telling me we're supposed to get pretty good rain late this afternoon. We'll see. A lot of times the Weather Channel just hype it up. So you watch their channel and then nothing happens. You know, they start saying, oh, heavy rain and strong winds and possible tornado and maybe this and maybe that. Get you all fired up watching their channel, and then nothing happens. That first rod is jumping around. That's the rod with live bait on it. That could be a good sign. The middle rod's got cut bait and the end rod's got chicken liver on it. So I'm trying to give them something that they want. Fish boy, you love fishing? Good for you. That's why you're here probably. Thanks for coming in to check this out. We're in, as most of you know, but I'll tell you, we're in southeast Pennsylvania on the mighty Schuylkill River, fishing for flathead catfish. I think everybody here can say they love fishing as well. Ugh. Come on, fish. Let's catch something here for these people. Come on, fish. Any minute now, folks. Any minute. Don't go no place. Any minute. Any minute, any day. Any day, any minute, any second. Come on. all hell is going to break loose. Unfortunately, I had my chance there about an hour ago and I had that run. Picked up too early. Big mistake. When they start running off with it, you gotta let them have it. And I got too excited. It's a rookie mistake. Nothing to blame but myself. Come on, fish. SVC7F says hi. Hello to you. Thanks for coming in. Hey, Clint. Good morning to you. Good to see you pop in here. You're from the Ukraine. Well, I hope you're staying safe over there. That's all I can tell you about that. Tisbella. I almost had some luck there, Tiz. I had a good run. I picked up too early and the fish dropped it. But other than that, the chat's been good. But not catching too many fish here this morning. But any minute now, something will happen. So thanks for coming in to check it out anyway, there, Tisbella. Every once in a while I have somebody stop in from the Ukraine. So welcome in there, SV. Appreciate you coming in. Who's this? Austin Lamb. Hello to you. I haven't seen you before. Thanks for coming in. Where are you from? Same with you, Tisbella. Where are you from? Please tell me. This is southeast Pennsylvania, in the United States, of course, on the Schuylkill River. Tisbella, where are you from? Austin, where are you from? Come on, you got to share a little information here. Bell Buckle, Tennessee. Never heard of that. Bell Buckle. That gives me a feeling like it's a small little town tucked away in the backwoods of Tennessee someplace. Belt Buckle, Tennessee. Never heard of it. That's great. Thanks for letting me know. What's happening down in Tennessee there? You doing any fishing? Tisbella, I'm still waiting to see where you're from. Don't be shy now. Bell Buckle, Tennessee. I'll have to look that one up later. Is that a real place, Austin, or are you pulling my leg? Bell Buckle. What time is it? Almost 8 o'clock here in southeast Pennsylvania. Here we go. Kim Maruto Narut. Crickets are so much cheap here. Only $1 you get big bag of crickets for fishing. All right. Big bag of crickets. Can't beat that. You're correct. It's a small town in Bedford County, south of Nashville. Okay there, Austin. Thanks for giving me that little geography lesson. I appreciate it, but I am going to look that up later. Bell buckle. How many residents are in Bell Buckle? Paul, you saying this looks like St. John's River? I'm afraid not. This is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Thanks, Paul. You subscribed. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Do you have a YouTube channel, Paul? Whoa, we just had that first rod take a little bounce, didn't we? 500, what's that? Oh, 500 residents. That is a small little town. I'm definitely going to look that up. That's the kind of place I'd like to go. That first rod has a live sunfish on, so that will take a bounce every now and then, Paul. The middle rod's got cut bait, and the end rod has chicken liver. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that blue heron running around down there, flying around. Paul, what do you do on your channel? You do fishing or something else? What do you do? You can't use chicken liver. It is a little sloppy, but it's usually the best bait that we can use here for channel cats. All right, Paul, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Since you have a channel that you do some fishing, we're going to give you the old what they used to call the wrench, but now it's just a blue badge. Oh, chicken liver is illegal? How can that be? That's weird. Paul, I just gave you the blue badge of courage there. Oh, you're in Belgium. Okay. That's weird that you can't use chicken liver. Wonder why that is. I guess they don't want you killing the chickens, huh? Oh, you're from Florida. You moved to Belgium. What caused that move, if you don't mind me asking? That's a big move. I would take a guess at either job related or you just wanted to get the heck out of the USA for whatever reason. Doesn't matter to me. Come on, fish. bass. Paul, if you, let's see, thanks for the bed. I meet a woman online, came over, and there you go. That's a good reason, I guess. Anyway, Paul, if you go to my channel and leave a comment on any one of the videos or one of the shorts, when I see your comment, I'll be able to get back to your channel and I'll subscribe back to you. But that's the only way I can find you again, is if you leave a comment. You met a woman online, came over and made her mind. That's great, Paul. That's a great reason. Why not? Whatever you can do. Try chicken intestines. No thanks. Fisherman Jim, good morning. Good to see you come back in here. Thank you, Paul. Fisherman Jim, just to bring you up to speed here, I did have one good run about an hour ago, and I got all excited and picked up and pulled too early and he dropped the bait. Other than that, not much. First rod has a live sunfish, and the second rod has cut bait, and the third rod has chicken liver. You're fishing bass tournaments. I did that a couple times. That's kind of fun, but wasn't my cup of tea, but I know a lot of people do it, so I hope you're having some luck doing that. You're hunting Wells catch. You're going to be live. Ooh. When I get home, I'll get home in about 2 more hours. I'll try to check you out there. That would be interesting to see you catch a Wells. Yo, Andy. Yeah, go check. It ought to be there by now, Andy. Because it's been 3 or 4 days. Fisherman Jim, yeah, I'm trying to give him a smorgasbord out there. I had that one good run. I know better than to pick the rod up early, but I did anyway. As soon as I pulled a little bit, he dropped the bait. Gotta let him run for 10 seconds or so. I get 20 keg. Kim, I really don't know what you're talking about there. But whatever it is, it's pretty heavy, I guess, huh? Yeah, Fisherman Jim, I've made that mistake a couple times, and every time I swear I'll never do it again, but it's been a while, so he was running good. I picked it up, pulled a little bit, and he dropped it. Nobody to blame but myself. Well, Andy, if it's not there today, just keep an eye on it every couple of days. It'll get there. Andy, for those of you who are wondering what we're talking about, last time I was live, I had a little contest there where if I caught a fish, everybody in the chat got to guess the weight. And Andy was the one that came up with the exact weight, and I mailed him a little bit of a prize, as I usually do. So he's waiting to get that. It was a small channel catfish, but he hit the weight right on the head. That was, I guess that was last week. About a week ago, I guess. I gotta get a drink of water here and take my old man pills. Be right back. Come on, fish. There's that first rod bouncing a bit again. Sometimes that's a good sign. Keep an eye on it. That means that that live sunfish is alive and kicking. And it could be because a big old flathead catfish is looking at him. All right, man pills down. Yep, Andy knows a lot about fishing for catfish, that's for sure. Come on, fish. You know a lot about catching small catfish, okay. That's why you were able to guess the weight so good, huh? That was a good, healthy looking little catfish though, I gotta say. Austin, I'm fishing a river. This is the Schuylkill River in southeast Pennsylvania. Upstream about 20 miles from Philadelphia is where we're at. But it's very calm in this section of the river because downriver about a mile is a dam, and that keeps this area up here pretty calm. Go below the dam, of course, it's a different story. Then you got a pretty good bit of current. So this is just a local river that we fish at here. Right here, it's probably 120, 130 yards wide. And it goes on down that way. Real shallow on the other side. And it's really not too deep on this side, but it is deeper than the other side. Come on, fish. Fisherman Jim, it is a good spot. This is a little kind of a park here that people take advantage of. There's picnic tables and a lot of area for the kids to play and little zoo and everything else. And there's 3 or 4 good spots to fish right along here. There's that first rod taking a jump again. Oh, that looks like it could be serious. That looks like a run. Hang on, folks. There he goes. And we're going to let him run for a minute.
Get this one out of the way.
I'm not going to pull too early. would be a small flathead because he's not really running with it. He's on. He's on, and it's not a small one. Pretty nice flathead. Pretty nice flathead. I'm going to try to show you here. Give me a second here. I don't know if you can see him or not, but there he is. Now let me get him in the net and I'll bring him up. How you doing?
How you doing? You're doing good.
Yeah, I got one on.
Yeah, down here is rock. Good balance. Lucky. Got good balance on that rock.
Just so you know, I got my camera on over here. I'm live on YouTube, so
Is that right?
if you don't want to get on the camera, it's okay.
I got no criminal.
All right, here we go. We got him in the net. I'll get him out of the net in a minute. Give you all a show. Stand by, folks. Now we'll get him on the scale. He's not going to weigh a lot. There you go. Take your best guess as to how much he weighs. Whoever gets the closest without going over will get the prize. All right, we're going to let him go here. Back in he goes. Let's show you. Always got to show. Always got to show you. Always got to show you the guy. There he is. Not a big one, but it counts. Well, that was fun for the day anyway. All right, let's see who got the weight without going over. We'll end the guessing right now. Let's see what we got here. George Hen, good guess. You're a little high. Austin, you're a little bit high. Your outdoor buddy, you're a little high. Everybody's a little high here. And then, over. Andy, I'm surprised you're a little bit high. Roadkill. Hang in there, Roadkill, you're close. Kim, you're a little high. Looks like Roadkill got it. So hang on a minute, it was 4.6 pounds. Roadkill got the closest without going over. So hang on, I'll tell you how to qualify for the prize. I'm gonna get some new bait on and put it out there. I'll be right back.
Are you paused? Paused?
What?
Are you paused? Is it paused?
No, I'm not paused. It's running. We're always running.
Always.
Never know, there might be another one sitting out there.
They're
Where
out
did he
there.
go?
What's the prize today?
I send them a sticker and a little card. Nothing fantastic. Let's see, Roadkill. Okay, here's what you got to do. You're still on here, I guess. You got to get on my channel. You got to go to the links, get on my YouTube or my Facebook page, and send me a message with your name and address. And then I can send you out the prize. You going to be able to do that, or do you have a different way you'd like to handle that one? What were you doing? Sitting up in your car? Yeah.
I come over.
Oh, you're in that gray car?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you before.
What's your channel? What's your YouTube channel?
Let me, I'll give you a card. I think I got one with me. Let me go up and get a card, but it's LEN, LEN F Fishing. And that should come up. All right, there you go.
I never knew a celebrity.
There you go, I'm a celebrity.
How about that? That's pretty good. Oh, ice fishing, everything.
I do ice fishing, I do fishing, I do trail cameras.
That's, I'm Joe.
Joe,
Nice to
good.
meet you,
Glad to
man.
meet you.
Pleasure.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, but I've seen the rock. I've been,
Get on that channel and subscribe. I appreciate it.
yeah, right. I'll do that right now. Hey, subscribe.
Hey, Pure Coops, good morning. You just missed it. I just got a little flathead on, but it's at least it's something.
There you go.
Where is it? Roadkill, you're going to be okay doing it that way. If you have a problem with that, let me know. But I need your name and address, and I'll get it in the mail for you later today. It's basically a LEN F Fishing sticker, and then another little deal. There'll be two things in the envelope. Let me go up to my car, I'll get you one of my cards.
I'll walk up.
It has a QR code on it. Look at the QR code, it's kind of all right, I had to step away there for a minute. Take care of business. Let's see, what did I miss here? Roadkill, okay. Pure Coops. Kim, Roadkill, it's done. All right, Roadkill, thank you very much. Roadkill, do you have a YouTube channel? All right, tell you what we're going to do there, Roadkill. We'll make you a moderator. So there you go. You got the blue badge. Now you can get around. Everybody, check out Roadkill's channel. You might have something on there you like. I'll definitely check out your channel when I get home and subscribe. Your outdoor buddies. See you later. Okay, good luck today. Hope you catch something. Well, I'm happy now. I got one fish for y'all. I don't need to catch another one, but at least that's my first post-spawn flathead. I've been trying for that for 3 or 4 weeks. Roadkill 1967. What state are you in there, Roadkill? I mean, I know I'll see your address later, but I'm just kind of wondering now. Yeah, that little flathead, he was pulling line a little bit, and then he'd stop, and then he'd go again. But that's usually what the little ones do. They don't run off. The big one, you know, when they get to be 15, 20, 30 pounds, they'll run like a freight train and not stop. But the little ones will pull a little bit, and then they'll stop, and then they'll pull a little bit, and then they'll stop. Pierre Coops did a sub to Roadkill. You folks go check out Roadkill's channel. He won the grand prize of guessing the weight of that flathead. I think it was 4.6, and I think his guess was 3.9. So he was the closest without going over. Arkansas, okay. So you're in the Hall of Fame for winning one of my prizes. You have a hunting page, that's okay. Hunting, fishing, anything outdoors. I do trail cameras and fishing. And you never know what else. Sometimes it's just something goofy. What do you hunt for down there in Arkansas? Is that, I don't know too much about it, but I would imagine it's deer or wild boar and stuff like that. Check out Roadkill's page, folks, and if you like it, be sure to subscribe to him. I'm sure he'd appreciate it. I think it's time for my tasty cake apple pie. Yes, it is. See, this is my favorite snack. Every time I go fishing, I have a tasty cake apple pie. Can't believe that chicken liver didn't get a hitch yet. That's amazing. Chicken liver on that rod farthest away from us. Cut bait on the middle rod and live bait on the rod closest to us. Junius Beetle, if I pronounce that right. Good morning. Thank you for stopping in to see what's happening here on LEN F Fishing. I did get a small flathead catfish about 15, 20 minutes ago, if you care to go back and look at that. Junius Beetle, where are you from? I'm in southeast Pennsylvania on the mighty Schuylkill River, about 20 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Shrimp and chicken breast that gets them for me. Fisherman Jim, I've heard the shrimp thing. I've tried it numerous times. I cannot get a bite on shrimp. Some people swear by it, as you do. I do use chicken breast once in a while, cut up in chunks, marinated in chicken liver, and that works pretty good for channel cats on this river. Junius Beetle, you're in DC. Okay, great. That's not too far away. I guess it does there, Jim, but people fish right here on this river with shrimp and they swear by it, but I've never got a bite on it. Easy and Friends. You may have been here when I told you everybody else, but it's southeast Pennsylvania, Schuylkill River, about 20 miles upstream from Philadelphia. No, I don't eat them. I pretty much put everything back. Catch and release. In the wintertime, if I'm fishing, I will keep some panfish for a fish fry, but other than that, everything goes back. Great Lake fisher. What Great Lake do you fish? I would hope you're talking about one of the Great Lakes. Erie, Ontario, or Superior, or Huron, or something. It is very peaceful here on this river. That's why I like it. I'm about a mile upstream from a dam, and because of that, it's very calm up here. But it's a nice area. Okay, apple pie is going. That was good. I'm gonna take a minute and do I live nearby? Yeah, I'm not too far from here, about 20 minutes by car. Be right back. I'm gonna check the, nothing coming yet. They said it's gonna rain pretty good later today, so I wanted to check and make sure I wasn't gonna get surprised. I've been fishing this river pretty much all my life since I was 7 years old. Not this exact spot, but this river, different sections of it. Come on, fish. So that flathead took I got a live bait, chicken liver, and cut bait on, and that flathead took that live bait. For those of you that missed it, about probably 20 minutes or half hour ago now, I did get a small flathead. You could go back and view it. But when I get home, I'll look at the video, and I will, in the comments, I will put a what do they call it? Stuck again. Anyway, I'll timestamp. I'll put a timestamp on there, where when you click on that, you can go right to the action. I usually try to do that on my lives. That way you don't gotta look at the whole darn thing to see what happened. You're a city dweller, but as I get older, I dream of a slower, calm life. Junius Beetle, well, I hope that works out for you. I know the city can be quite I won't call it a hassle, but it's a lot of stuff happening at once you got to deal with. I hope you do have time sometime later in your life to enjoy this type of thing. I'm retired, of course, and just go fishing whenever I want. Pretty much do whatever I want. You don't got to move away, but you just got to make it so you can get away. You got to get away once in a while. I'm so happy. I am. I call it content, but yeah, happy. I'm content with what I'm into right now. I used to do a lot of bass fishing and running around all over the place, and now I'm pretty content just sitting by the river fishing for catfish or carp. Although next week I'm going up to New York, a little vacation, going up to Lake Oneida, which is up a little past Syracuse, New York. And we're gonna be in a little cabin on the lake right there. I have a guide hired for one of the days to go out and fish for walleyes, which I did the same thing last year, and we had pretty good luck catching the walleyes. So we're going to do that again. And then I'll come home and I'll start fishing for catfish again. I'll just take it nice and easy. I'd like to get one more bite, but I don't ever have to catch anything in order to enjoy it. Catching something is just adds a little bit of flavor, but I could sit and watch three poles do nothing all day if I wanted to. Hey George, I'll tell you what, it's not hard to get your limit of walleyes up on Lake Oneida, especially when you're out there with a guide. The walleyes aren't real big, you know. The minimum length to keep is 15 inches, but most of the walleyes there are somewhere between 15 and 20 inches. Once in a while you get a bigger one, but boy, they're good eating. Last year we got our limits. Well, that was 10 fish for two of us, and the guide filleted them all out. And boy, what a tasty meal we had for a couple of days. But yeah, no problem getting the limit of walleyes. I won't go live while I'm doing that because I'm on the boat. We're moving around a lot. I wouldn't be able to keep a good eye on the live, so I don't do that. But maybe when I get back, I'll do a live when I'm back, and I can tell you all what happened. Take a little bit of GoPro film and try to put something together for you. Kenny Woods, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Let's see, best size for eaters. Yeah, George, I agree. Kenny Woods, I'm in southeast Pennsylvania. I'm on the Schuylkill River, and we're about 20 miles upstream from Philadelphia. Where are you from there, Kenny Woods? It's always nice to share that information. George, I couldn't agree more. Julius Beetle, you got to go. Have a good day, you too. Yeah, they're the best eaters. The bigger ones, when they get to be 22, 24, 25 inches, not so great. But the ones that are right about that size, 18 inches, they're the best. You get a nice clean fillet out of them. And that water's clean up there. Really nice. I hired the same guide last year and we did great, so shouldn't be hard to get a limit. I talked to him the other day and he said they're on the feed and they're catching them, so that'll be what day is that? Tuesday, Wednesday. Next Wednesday I'll be out on Lake Oneida. Can't believe that chicken liver isn't getting hit. Chicken liver on the rod farthest away from you, cut bait on the middle rod and live bait on the first rod. Which state are you in? Kenny, I did tell you I'm in southeast Pennsylvania. There you go, Columbus, Ohio, big walleye fan. Lake Erie, yep. Yeah, if I was closer to Lake Erie, I'd get out there too for walleyes. I know they're pretty big there in Lake Erie, and lots of them. I did a lot of walleye fishing up in Canada years ago, up Bay of Quinte and the Rideau Canal system, all that. A lot of good walleye fishing up there too. And I know it's real popular there on Lake Erie. What's that area called that has the islands? There's a certain name for it. Right in the corner there of Lake Erie. Southwestern corner of Lake Erie. The walleye's the state fish, huh? Did not know that. I would think that'd be Wisconsin and Minnesota too, but oh, Sean, in my opinion, Sean, you can't beat walleyes. Walleyes are fantastic eating fish. A lot like yellow perch, but better. That's my opinion. You know, if you like carp better than that, that's fine with me too. Put-in Bay, South Bass Island. That's the one I was trying to think of. I thought there was a name for. I thought there was like a bunch of islands down there, and there was a name for that area. But anyway, Sean, walleye is super, super good. Nice, firm, sweet white meat. I can't wait. I can't wait to get some. They make the best fish fry. Kelly Island, Put-in Bay. Okay. I should be more familiar with Lake Erie than that, but Port Clinton. There you go. I get my. I buy a lot of wax worms for my fishing in the wintertime and catching bait in the summertime, and I get them from senior moment here. Hang on a minute. I get them from a place on. Oh, geez. Hang on, I'll think of this in a second. Oh, man. I hate these senior moments when I'm trying to think of something and it just isn't there. A live bait from. Oh, jeez. I'll think of it when I go home. I buy a couple times every year. What am I thinking of? Man, uh, gotta laugh at myself sometimes for not being able to remember this stuff. Jada bait. No, no, it's not Jada, George. It's, what the heck is it? uh, Never use hot dogs. I've tried hot dogs too. Never got a thing on them, Austin. I've tried hot dogs. I've tried everything that everybody always recommends. And what works best for me is chicken liver and live bait. Some people swear by hot dogs. Some people swear by shrimp, but I've never caught a darn thing on them. Still trying to think of the bait place on Marblehead. Um, the heck is it? Just cannot think of it. Drawing a blank. Hello, everyone. He says, let's see, monster carp, monster carp. Hey, you missed it today. I got a flathead, not a big one, but it's probably 45 minutes ago or so. Nice little flathead. Finally broke the ice with that. I'll be putting a timestamp on the video later on today, and you'll be able to hit the time, click on the timestamp in the comments, and you'll go right to it. Highway bait and tackle. That ain't it either. I can't believe I can't think of this place. And I buy the bait there all the time. All right, we're gonna kill some time here. I'll show you all pictures. There's my tasty cake. And let's see what I got. I do a lot of trail camera stuff, so I had them out last fall and got some pretty good stuff of the foxes when they had the little ones like that. And the chain pickerel I got years ago. There's a nice buck I got on one of my trail cameras last fall. That's a pretty one, isn't it? There's the fox again. Here's one of my good friends. He was on the cover of Walleye Insider quite a few years ago. It's Rick. And there's my big bass from Pennsylvania. There's my 31-pound flathead I got last year. A friend took me out on his boat and we hooked up with that one. That's a nice big one. There's one of the walleyes I caught last year up in Lake Oneida. I was down in Louisiana last year. There's a little bit of ice fishing there. A deadhead I found out in the woods. Another nice buck. And some crappies I caught when I was out in my kayak. They were good eating too. I kept them. Here's my buddy, Sasquatch. Nice little channel cat. As you can see, it's probably early spring there. There's no leaves on the trees. And I'm dressed up nice and warm. Nice big channel cat. Nice big flathead. Give him a kiss. That bass was, that's my personal best. That was 6.73 pounds. Here I am in Old Forge, New York a few years ago. And let's see here. That'll be the end of the slideshow. Marblehead is a small town, only 2 bait shops. Yeah, what's the name of those bait shops? I can't believe I can't remember it. It's out kind of on a peninsula there. What did I catch what on there? Eli fishes. What are you referring to? What did I catch what on? What's the bait shops out on Marblehead there, Fisherman Jim? I can't believe I can't think of this. Oh, the massive cat. The flathead was live bait, live sunfish. The one picture there, Austin had my PB bass at 6.73 pounds. Largemouth bass on a topwater buzzbait. Bay's Edge. No, it's not Bay's Edge. It's the other one. Darn, what is it? I can't think of it. Unbelievable. Somebody look on... This is bugging me now. I can't think of this. Highway bait. Nope. Somebody look on Google Maps. Look at Marblehead for a bait shop. What the heck is in there? Oh, that's really bugging me that I can't come up with it. It's something bait. Can't come. That is really bugging the heck out of me that I can't get it. It's something bait. It's not the bait shop. Right in Marblehead, right there in that peninsula. If I ever think of it, you'll know it right away. Somebody Google it. Google bait shops, live bait shops on Marblehead, or even in Ohio. You'll come up with it. This is really bugging the heck out of me. I can't come up with it. I'm gonna have to go to hey Zachary, yeah, about 45 minutes ago or so I got a small flathead, but still a flathead. You can go back and look for it, or you can wait till later. I'll put a timestamp on the video and you'll be able to see it in the comments. Let me, oh, NAS, what's that? Yeah, that's something. What is that? No, not surf bait and tackle, no. The Holy Mac sent a star, thank you. Thanks for the star. I'm gonna go to Google Earth and I'm gonna look it up Yeah, Zachary, that's a Penn Fierce 3. It's a bait runner reel. I'll be right back, folks. Hang on. NAS. What does that stand for? NAS Bait Shop. There's a name. There's another name for that. What the heck is it? I like fishes. Hello to you. Something bait. What the heck is it? Fisherman Jim, you're nailing it there, but there's a name for the place. I buy my live bait there all the time. Uh, oh man, this really bugs me that I can't come up with this. Somebody Google that. Somebody Google it. It's right there, right near Marblehead. I just looked on Google Maps. It didn't show up, but I know it's there. But it is NAS, but it's another name for it. I cannot believe it. I'm going to kick myself in the butt when it comes up. It's got like a little caterpillar for its logo. Little green caterpillar. Somebody Google waxworms near Marblehead, Ohio. No, it's not Richards either. I know there's a lot of them. NAS is the key there. I think they go by that, but it's definitely a different name. Nope, that ain't it either. Nathaniel's Amazing Spoon Baits. Spoon Bats. There you go. Check your spelling. Check your spelling. Check your fire. Check your fire. Baits. I know. Just kidding with you. What is the name of that bait shop? NAS is the deal there, but it goes by a different name. Hey Ed, you just woke up. What the heck, man? I got a small flathead probably an hour ago or so. Wasn't a big one, but at least I broke the ice and got my first post-spawn flathead on live bait. I had one other run prior to that and picked up the rod too early. I just remembered the name. It's called Best Bait. Best Bait, and you can Google that. Best Bait, Marblehead, Ohio. And I know they use the NAS as part of the name or something. Best Bait. I can't believe I couldn't think of that before. Check it out. Google Best Bait. You'll see it. Their logo has a green caterpillar curled up on it. There it is. Best Bait is NAS. I knew NAS was part of it, but the way I know them is by Best Bait. All right, we finally got that done. You already said Best Bait? I missed it there. Sorry there, I didn't see you come up with that. Okay, you get a big gold star for coming up with that one. I did not see anybody say best bait. Anyway, that mystery is solved. Let's move on. Well, it only took like a half hour to figure that one out. Yeah, I didn't see you come up with that, Jim. Sorry. NAS I saw, but I just didn't see the best bait part. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock here. Can't believe that chicken liver hasn't got hit yet. Oh yeah. All right, one more fish. I gotta check that chicken liver because it hasn't been touched. A chicken liver on the far rod, middle rod cut bait, closest rod has live sunfish. Come on, fish. I'm gonna look back at the comments there. And so NES bait shop, NES, NES, the bait shop. Oh yeah, come on. It's a good day for fishing, good cloud cover, calm. Front moving in toward us. This is the best kind of day for fishing. I also enjoy fishing in the rain as long as it's not thunder and lightning. I enjoy fishing when on a rainy day. Number one, because nobody else is around. Number two, that's usually a good time to fish. Ed from South Carolina, what have you been up to other than golfing? Catching any fish down there? Good morning, Vietnam. Who's saying that? My dis system. Good morning, Vietnam. Please tell me what you're referring to there. I'm aware of the movie. I'm aware of Vietnam, but what exactly are you hinting at there? Midas system. I'm back. Sheriff Monkey, yes, I did. I got a small flathead about an hour ago. Maybe not quite an hour, but close to it. You'll see it if you go back. It wasn't a big one, but it was a flathead, so that counts. We finally had one day of heavy rain and the water came up. I went out and started catching brim. Good. That's what I'm waiting for here, Ed, is some good rain to flush this river out. Sheriff Monkey, when I get home, I'll put a timestamp on this live in the comments. And then if you go down to the comments and see the timestamp, you click on that and it'll go right to the action rather than looking at the whole boring mess. But if you went back 45 minutes or an hour, you'd find it. We had a little weighing contest, and one of the folks won the prize. I'll get out there again today, blah, blah, blah. I'm originally from Algiers, speak only Arabic and French and use translation tools. 50 years old and enjoy Mediterranean beach fishing. All right, there's a lot of information there. Mada systems, okay. All right, so we're in southeast Pennsylvania here on the Schuylkill River. And if you look at a map, we're about 20 miles upstream from the big city of Philadelphia, which I avoid at all costs because I hate that place. No, Zachary, I got it on the live sunfish on the first rod. The chicken liver hasn't been touched. The middle rod's got cut bait, but the flathead took the live sunfish. I can't believe the chicken liver hadn't been touched. Usually something grabs that. I don't get much action on flatheads with chicken liver. Usually that's a channel cat. The flatheads usually come on live bait. Ed, today there is nobody else here. Any one of the 3 or 4 spots, there's nobody else around. I got it all to myself. I'm going to step away from the, let's see, I live right now, if you want to join. Oh, you're live right now? ANG, don't take my people away. That's okay. Hey, go for it. I wish I was home. I'd get on and go too. Hey, everybody, go check out ANG. He's doing something probably more interesting than I am. See, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go on somebody's channel and tell everybody to come to my live. I wouldn't do that, but, you know, whatever. All right, I'm going to step away from step away from the camera for a few minutes. I gotta go take a leak. I dream of living in the jungles of Alaska. I never heard Alaska being referred to as having jungles, but okay. The forest, maybe. Anyway, I'll be right back, folks. Thanks for letting me know, Ed. I think I will, I think maybe I'll teach him a little lesson. And take him out of moderator status. And I think I'll just get rid of him. That was a shitty thing to do. Let's see, Jason Pavix. Whatever. Anyway, that was a shitty thing to do. He seemed like he was okay, but that was really a stupid thing to do. I would never go on somebody else's live and tell them to come watch my live. I usually tell people, where to go if they want to see more of the same stuff, like go over and check out Any Fitness Possible or Scooter or anybody like that, Skeeter. But I don't tell people to come from somebody's channel to mine. Anyway, that's the end of him. I deleted him from the channel. I took his moderator status away. And I sent a ballistic missile over to his house. Why are there no bites at Sinor? What's that mean? Well, I'm going to check that one rod with chicken liver on. I'll be right back, folks. Just hang on. I'm taking care of a few things here. Place seems quiet. It's very quiet and calm here. And the bites come and go. You just got to wait them out. I gave up on the chicken liver. That was out there for an hour and never got touched. So I brought that in and got rid of it. So right now it's just live bait and cut bait. I'm going to take a minute and check the radar. I'll be right back. Don't Martin Sikorsky, one of my favorite film directors. Very good. There's a different subject. American cinema. That's good, man. Whatever turns you on. Whatever turns you on. Come on, fishy, fishy. Well, we got that one, so what more can I ask for? Good enough. I think it's, looks like it's 9:24 a.m. here in southeast Pennsylvania. I think I'm gonna, I've been on since 6 o'clock, so let's see, 79, that's almost 3.5 hours. I'm gonna shut this live down, folks. I do appreciate everybody hanging out today, enjoying the chat. I hope some of you got to see the fish I caught. If not, you can go back on my channel later. I'll put a comment on this live, and it'll have a timestamp that you can click on. It'll take you right to the action. But other than that, y'all have a good day from wherever you're from. Hope to see you next time. Might be Friday or this coming Saturday. I'm not sure which day, but take it easy, everybody.